Get ready for Real Estate Best Buys, brought to you by the law offices of Mark L. Shapiro, with your hosts, Jeff Tamburillo, Sandy Pastor, and Jeff Popick. Buying, selling, building, financing. Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff have decades of professional service in all things real estate. And now, it's time for Real Estate Best Buys.
Good morning, Southwest Florida. You are tuned in to Real Estate Best Buys. We here are facing a little bit of a conundrum. Best Buys are changing. We're seeing inventory dry up. We've been talking about this for I don't know how many weeks or months. Price points are going up. I've been talking about that on Marco Island for the last bunch of weeks, and we've seen a major jump in prices. And I'm not suggesting we're going to see prices quadruple or quintuple, but we're seeing, I would say, double-digit increases in prices. So it's things are changing. There will always be Best Buys because it's a relative term, I think. But it's an interesting market certainly to be watching and to be in. So we're going to get into some of the Best Buys today. I'm Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty.
I'm Jeff Tamburillo with Steelbridge Realty.
And Sandy Pastor with Prudential Florida Realty. And you're right, Jeff. I mean, Best Buys are relative, and that's what we said. I mean, they're relative to what the market is, and the inventory is changing. Radically changing, and it's at all price points. It's not just the low price point. Those are absolutely drying up, but it's even at the higher price points. I was working with a client from Chicago this week, and it's tough. I mean, it's tough to find what he wants without getting in the, $2, $4, $5, $8 million price point range. And that's not where we are with this particular client, but it's tough. So Best Buys are relative to what the market is. And this is the best time to buy because things are changing.
They're changing. On Marco Island in Naples, they're still affordable homes, which is the good news, but we are clearly have come considerably off the bottom. So
everybody's looking for 05 and 06 to come back, and we're about to live 03 and 04.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
And everybody wants 05 and 06 to come back, and look what it did. I mean, it'd be kind of like that girlfriend you had that she was a lot of fun at the party, but then she wrecked your car and ran off with your best friend. Yeah, that was fun, but please don't come back. You know what I mean? And
nobody wants those back. That's for sure.
03 and 04 was a good time, sustainable time. People made money. It was 05 and 06 was just a mania. It was madness, and that's what everybody's sitting on the side of the road praying comes back. I don't get that. I mean.
Well, and the buyers are coming down from places where the market is still bad. So I'm seeing it firsthand. And they're expecting to really, steal. And there are relative steals, but get the absolute bottom prices of all time. And that's just not the case anymore. So it is a little bit of a struggle between the sellers and the buyers now. But I think that's just part of the transition.
It's our job, too, to change the perception of reality. Yeah. Because reality has changed in Southwest Florida. It's not like it was a year ago, whether in the buying market or the rental market. And it's not like it is other places that are still struggling more than we are.
Yeah.
Well, the world had this fallacy initially that Southwest Florida, particularly Lee County, was, this place. And that's the correction. That's where it's bad. This thing was about over-leveraging, and the entire globe over-leveraged. I mean, look at the European debt situation. Everybody has to take their turn and suffer this. I mean, it's over-leveraging. It is what it is. And we started it first. And I had an attorney emailed around some numbers. I haven't vetted these, but from what I can see from if these numbers are accurate, there is a second wave coming of foreclosures, just not Lee and Collier. I mean, we were kind of ahead of the curve. Lee is more ahead of the curve than Collier just because our clerk processed the stuff, got it in and out.
Right.
But, but it's fascinating to watch, but we were the first to go. So we were kind of we were that guy at the party. Well, guess what? Now everybody's that guy, and we've sobered up and we're getting ready to go to work the next day.
And I think you're right. I mean, people come down here and they're all hearing wherever they come from that there's another wave. And I say to them, I believe that, and I'm hearing that too, but that doesn't mean it's here.
Well, it doesn't
mean it's going to happen here.
In public records, I'm seeing, if you looked at principal balances, there's a huge second wave coming because what's going is very big dollars, very big commercial projects, stuff like that, to where particularly if you were a banker It sure looks like worse than the first one because you got $22 million commercial notes going over the edge versus $250,000 Lehigh properties.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That were over leveraged. And it's all perception, but the funny thing is everybody thinks that those $50,000 Lehigh houses, there's a whole second wave coming, and they'll get them for 30 this time. It ain't going to happen, in my opinion.
I'm not seeing it in Collier County. I mean, it's, we thought we were going to see this huge ramp up in foreclosures, and it ticked up a little bit, but just a little bit, and it's just not there. And Marco Island right now, in the Marco Island MLS anyway, there's one foreclosure.
If you take the product sold out of our MLS, which you constitute the boom, which would be like 04 to or 07, there was like 48,000 and something sales. We from January of 07 forward, we've had 78,000 foreclosures filed in Lee County. Wow. We have washed out the boom. I mean, yes, there are still some trickling in, but the vast, the way to announce those, we're looking at the tail of the monster coming through the gates. You know what I mean? If you're up in the Northeast and some parts of the Midwest, they're just starting to look at the front shoulder of the monster going through the gates.
Right.
So, and Collier isn't that much farther behind Lee. And Collier, if you look at their foreclosure trends, it had 1 month where it just faded away. It's just gone. I mean, all of a sudden, 1 month, it's all great. It's all fine now.
Yep.
And Collier, it's not, and they're, at the steps, it's get to the point where at the steps in Lee, and they don't really do the steps in Lee, it's computerized. But the way to make money would be selling hot dogs to everybody trying to buy them instead of trying to buy the properties. You can actually walk away that day with something that you got a profit on.
It's tough.
Well, and to that point, too, I mean, a lot of what I'm going to talk about today are foreclosures, but they're in a much higher price point. Yeah. And that's the shift I think we're seeing, if we're seeing it at all. But even there, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of opportunities.
When did you see, Jeff, in Lee County, the market really start to dive?
What do you mean, if crash?
Yeah.
We started crashing. 07 was the season that never was.
That's interesting.
I mean, we crashed a year before you guys. Mm-hmm. And then Marco proper was probably a year after Collier.
Well, Marco, I want to say, was the first, the market really started to, even though we didn't recognize it, the market, I would say, really died in the middle of 05.
Yeah.
And then we got hit with Hurricane Wilma in October. And so we attributed the lackluster season to that, but it just never recovered.
We had two weather events that started it. Charlie kicked it off. Charlie came through and dropped about $1 billion worth of insurance money in the market, which drew in a lot of construction firms, which upped the ante for rentals big time, created a false demand. It's funny because it was kicked off by a weather event and ended by a weather event, which was Wilma. Now, It's funny, go back in history and look, and I always say this, 1925 land boom, 1927 land bust, which coincided with a major hurricane, 1929 stock market bust, 1932 the Great Depression began in earnest in the world. Florida had already been there since the beginning of the land bust. Now, 2005 land boom, 2007 land bust, late 2008 the stock market blows up, 2012 the rest of the world's starting to come to the party that Southwest Florida had already been to for a few years.
Yeah.
And the party's over. That party hopefully is
over,
at least dwindling away.
I don't know whether history or whether this is cyclical by design or whether the experiment is just funner to watch, but it just keeps happening over and over again.
Very interesting. All right, folks, you are tuned in to Real Estate Best Buys. We have lots of Best Buys coming up. Stay tuned.
Has foreclosure gotten you down? Do you feel overwhelmed by financial problems? Maybe you just need some direction or guidance. Then let Mark L. Shapiro help you. Since 1992, Mark L. Shapiro and his staff have been dedicated in helping people with personal injury cases, foreclosure defense, short sales, as well as many other real estate matters. Visit us on the web at attorneyshapiro.com or call 649-8050. That's 649-8050. Mark L. Shapiro. Large enough to handle your legal needs, but small enough to care.
Hi, folks. Jeff Popick here. If you're looking to purchase a Best Buy in real estate, whether a home, condo, lot, or commercial property, you should know that it costs you nothing to have an insightful and experienced realtor work for you and represent you. I have been an active real estate investor spanning almost 3 decades and also have my real estate license to help other people achieve their goals too. My specialty is representing buyers on Marco Island and in Naples find real estate best buys. I'm Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty, and I invite you to call me without any obligation to discuss how I can help you too. Call 239-450-3000 anytime to speak with me personally about how I can help you achieve your real estate goals. That's 239-450-3000.
BudgetBlinds.com.
Ever gone to a store to pick out new window treatments? But when you finally get home, it seems they never look quite as nice as the picture on the package. Well, there's a better way. Budget Blinds, bringing our showroom to your home. With Budget Blinds, you can view many styles such as plantation shutters, draperies, or blinds, all surrounded by your decor. No more guessing. The result? A perfect solution every time. 20 years in business, Budget Blinds is the nation's largest window treatment retailer with a personal touch from local, knowledgeable consultants. And we go the extra mile. Free temporary shades, free removal of your old blinds, and free installation. And there's a reason we're called Budget Blinds. Best quality, best value, best service, all with your budget in mind. Plus our exclusive, no questions asked warranty.
Come discover Budget Blinds. For special discount offers, visit BudgetBlinds.com. That's BudgetBlinds.com. Or call 1-888-88-BUDGET.
Budget Blinds, a style for every point of view.
BudgetBlinds.com.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Welcome back. You are tuned in to Real Estate Best Buys. We're going to jump right into some of these deals. We do have some Best Buys. Hey, Sandy, you want to start us off?
Got a great Best Buy here, and history's behind us, hopefully, and we're moving forward because this is a sweetheart of a deal. It's in Livingston Woods, 3.34 acres, so this is close in. 6370 Hunters Road. It's 4,000 square feet under air, listed at $550,000.
Wow.
This is a sweetheart. Almost 3.5 acres, 4,000 square feet under air. It is an approved short sale, and it's got it's got wonderful, beautiful hardwood floors. It's got the gourmet kitchen, all the top shelf appliances. It also has a pool cabana for your guest, which has a kitchen and a bedroom and a bathroom. The master bath even has a steam room. It's got a 5-car garage for all you aficionados out there. This has got a lot of bells and whistles. 4+ den, 4.5 bath, southern exposure. This is a beauty, a great opportunity. Again, it's 6370 Hunters Road, approved short sale. And of course, it's got the pool and the spa and everything you would expect in a property like this. So if you're interested in seeing this, I'd love to show it to you. Give me a call at 595-0714. And again, I forget the area code, 239-595-0714.
That's a lot of house and property.
That's a lot of property.
Price.
Close in. And the yard is beautiful. The palm trees and beautiful green yard. You got to see this one to believe it. So
amazing.
If you want a lot of room close in, this is a great opportunity to investigate.
All right. Tombarolo, what do you got?
I have home in the Veranda, which is a Bonita Bay community. 12630 Oak Bend Drive. This is a 6-bedroom, 4-bath, 5,000 square foot, custom-built home in 2007. The home backs up to a preserve. The pool deck is just awesome. It's got the sun area within the pool deck, a built-in kitchen on the pool deck, and the pool deck's large enough to where you could probably just let your in-laws live out there in the winter when they come stay with you, put a tent up. I mean, that's how big the pool deck is. What's really awesome about this home, and sometimes Best Buys just gives you something nothing else has. The office in this is a 2-story office with a metal spiral staircase that leads up to a second floor, which is bookshelves.
Wow, that's cool.
It's just there's some stuff in this home that you just will not find anywhere else.
Visions of My Fair Lady.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a very cool house. It's laid out well. It's designed they built a home for entertaining in mind. I mean, they're a couple that really likes to entertain and have people over. The price on this is $1,090,000. Again, it's a large custom built home in Bonita Bay, and it butts up to a preserve. So that's you will never have anybody. You'll never sit in your pool and look at the guy across from you floating, having a margarita too. So if you'd like to see this, give us a call at Steelbridge Realty at 239-567-9838.
All right. And actually, I've got a property in Valencia Golf and Country Club, which we've talked about. This house was built in 2006 and has never been lived in. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 3-car garage overlooking the golf course, again, in Valencia Golf and Country Club. Just about 2,700 square feet under air. Has a little bit of a courtyard effect to it. And we've talked considerably about Valencia Golf and Country Club. And what I thought was interesting, this is a short sale. Price is amazing at $199,000. There currently there's one home cheaper priced. It's also a short sale, but it's older and it's been pretty beat up actually for $189,000. This one at 2177 Varden Place is $199,000, as I said. And then the next house is $220,000. Next one is $245,000. Next one is $262,000. So when essentially 4 homes sell in this community, we're arguably looking at $260,000. And again, for all intents and purposes, this is a brand new house. Fees are reasonable in Valencia, $279 a month, which covers your landscaping, the watering of the yards and so on, cable. It's just an amazing value. $199, amazingly affordable.
And how big is that, Jeff?
Just about 2,731 square feet.
That's a heck of a deal.
At that price, it's $72 a foot for a brand new.
I haven't seen something that large, that nice with a 1 in front of it for a while.
It's truly unbelievable, and when it's gone, it creates a pretty sizable step up in pricing. So, folks, if you're looking for an affordable home, a livable home that isn't going to take $100,000 to be able to move into it, this could be the place for you. If you'd like to see it, you can call me at 239-450-3000, 239-450-3000. And I think we're going to need to actually take a break and come back and get to some more Best Buys. Folks, you are listening to Real Estate Best Buys. When we go off the air, you can always check us out on the web at realestatebestbuystoday.com. Stay tuned.
Opportunity is knocking. Become a member now. The Southwest Florida Real Estate Investment Association was established in November 2003 and is now an industry leader. The Southwest Florida Real Estate Investment Association has been on the cutting edge of data gathering and analysis of the housing downtrend and foreclosures. Our analysis and trend reporting has made us an expert source for the media and set standards by which the housing market is analyzed and trended within the industry. Our members are real estate investors, real estate agents, title agents, insurance agents, landlords, property managers, wholesalers, rehabbers, note buyers, hedge fund managers, bulk asset purchasers, foreclosure and probate investors, and people just like you who are looking to gain a competitive edge. Our motto is knowledge withheld is knowledge wasted. Join us and check us out on the web at www.swflreia.com. That's www.swflreia.com.
Hi, I'm Sandy Pasteur, Prudential Florida Realty's Park Shore and Ritz-Carlton offices. My partner, Pat Burnett, and I want to put our dedication, knowledge, and years of experience to work for you. Call us at 239-595-0714. If you want to buy or sell that beautiful home on the Gulf or on a championship golf course, we can help. I'm also certified and experienced in short sales and foreclosures with both buyers and sellers in this specialized type of real estate. Today, more than ever, it's important to work with an experienced and knowledgeable realtor. Naples is our home and our specialty. For a free market report or other information, call us at 239-595-0714.
Coastal Breeze News for a fresh perspective. Distributed free every other week at over 300 locations from Marco Island, Goodland, Isle of Capri, Naples, and Everglades City. Coastal Breeze News is a full-color newspaper with full-length featured stories and award-winning photography. Coastal Breeze News is about the people, places, and events you want to know about. Check out the full calendar of events, comprehensive classified section, and the ever-popular columnists. Winner of 14 awards of excellency from the community papers of Florida and member of the Florida Press Association. Coastal Breeze News is the perfect advertising medium to reach your customers. Coastal Breeze News is locally owned and operated, meaning your advertising dollars stay right here to grow this community. Coastal Breeze News, pick up a copy today for a fresh perspective, and be sure to check out coastalbreezenews.com.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Welcome back. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys, the place for real estate best buys. And also to say pretty quickly, if you have been thinking about selling, for certain now is the time to get your property on the market. I'd be happy, if you're on Marco Island, I'd be happy to sit down with you. Again, I'm Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty, 239-450-3000.
And all properties in Naples, definitely, it's the time to put it on the market because the buyers are coming. And a lot of them are here. So, and I'm Sandy Pastor with Prudential Florida Realty. You can reach me at the Park Shore office or the Ritz-Carlton office. And my direct dial is 239-595-0714.
Jeff Tumbarello with Steelbridge Realty, 239-567-9838, Lee County, and then also any commercial needs you might have.
Yep. All right. Let's jump back into some of the deals, Sandy.
Yeah, well, I mentioned that I was, bring some higher-end properties this week that are in foreclosure. This one is in Pelican Bay, which is a rarity in itself to have a foreclosure in Pelican Bay. It's a single-family home, almost 3,700 square feet under air. It is in the Oakmont section of Pelican Bay, and it is a beauty. It's listed at 1,790, $1,790,000. Again, this is a foreclosure, and it says the seller, which obviously would be the bank, I would think, is considering taking back the first mortgage. So this is an opportunity for someone that wants a beauty in Pelican Bay that, starts with a 1 instead of a 2 or a 3 or a 4. 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. This one has 16-foot elevation overlooking the largest lake in Pelican Bay. And it's got all the hurricane-proof shutters and sliders, garage doors, and that's been put in the last year. It also has a new pool cage, and it is a beauty. It's got the in-ground private pool and spa with solar heating. Pelican Bay is just a beautiful area, as you know, with all the amenities. This is a custom-built home in 1988, which was completed in 1991, taking, 3 years to build, so you can imagine what this one looks like. So if you're interested in something in Pelican Bay of this magnitude, give me a call, 239-595-0714.
All right, Tumbarello, what do you got?
I got a best commercial lease we're going to talk about real quick. 125 Southwest 3rd Place. This is a 68,000 square foot office building built in 2007. Impact glass tilt wall construction, located on Pine Island Road. Very, very nice building, key card entry, ample parking, and it sits dead in the middle of Cape Coral, which is 180,000 people, and on top it's growing as well. There's a lot of rooftops near this. It could be used for medical purposes. $10 a square foot plus CAM, and they'll even go right now as low as I think 1,000 square feet for smaller office build-outs. So particularly if you're a company looking for a headquarters, a satellite office in Cape Coral, give us a call at 239-567-9838.
Are you seeing, there was a time, certainly in Collier County, when there was just so much commercial space just sitting there collecting cobwebs. Are you seeing this stuff fill up now?
Industrial is really active. Then next would be office is active.
Okay, that's
but
good.
Not as active as industrial. But industrial is going to lead the way out. And then retail is next. Like we're getting ready to launch a new listing. I'll talk about it next week in Naples, US 41 retail. And we're going to come out with some very attractive lease rates. I think we'll find some tenants. I just don't know if we're going to find friends from the other property owners.
All right.
That's not why you're in business, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've got a house with seller financing on Marco Island. This was actually one that just came on after last show, so I couldn't get it on last show. This is a property located at 205 Meadowlark Court. Again, Marco Island. That's the river area. Great spot. Actually has a view of the river with 120 feet of water frontage. It's about a 2,000 square foot home, 3-bedroom, 2.5 baths, built in 74, but extensively remodeled. And this can be yours for $699. Again, there is seller financing. Also, the possibility of a lease option. From everything I can see, it really needs nothing. New kitchen cabinets, granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, tiled throughout. It's got a 70-foot boat dock with a 28,000-pound lift, which would accommodate a pretty good-sized boat. Insulated windows and glass sliders, a stone fireplace. I mean, the list goes on. And it's amazing. I think it's a Best Buy at $699. Throw in seller financing, and this is one to jump on pretty quick. It probably won't be around very long. If you'd like to see it, you can call me at 239-450-3000. 239-450-3000. Amazingly, time for another break. But folks, again, if you'd like to check us out on the web, it's realestatebestbuystoday.com. We're going to take a break and come right back. Stay tuned.
BudgetBlinds.com.
Budget Blinds, making a dramatic impact on the look of your home with fabulous new window coverings. But why does choosing window coverings always seem such a daunting task? Well, relax. We're Budget Blinds, and we'll bring the showroom to you. Whether you want plantation shutters, draperies, or blinds, our friendly, knowledgeable consultants will help you every step of the way. We'll do the measuring, remove your old blinds, offer temporary shades, and install your new window treatments, all at no cost. And because Budget Blinds has been the nation's largest window treatment retailer for 20 years, we carry the very latest styles from the biggest names, plus our exclusive no questions asked warranty. Best value, best service, best quality, all with your budget in mind. Why would you go anywhere else?
Come discover Budget Blinds. For special discount offers, visit BudgetBlinds.com. That's BudgetBlinds.com. Or call 1-888-88-BUDGET.
Budget Blinds, a style for every point of view.
BudgetBlinds.com.
Are you facing foreclosure? Has your lender sold your mortgage or lost the note? Even if you didn't make your mortgage payments, you may have the rights that can prevent foreclosure. Defending your foreclosure and knowing your rights may give you leverage to modify your existing loan, avoid a deficiency judgment, avoid a foreclosure on your credit history, or provide you the time necessary to get back on your feet financially. You need an attorney that has foreclosure defense experience, not just some referral service. The law office of Mark L. Shapiro, PA, has handled hundreds of foreclosure defense cases and has represented foreclosure defense clients since 1992. If you would like to speak with an experienced foreclosure defense attorney, call Mark L. Shapiro, PA at 239-649-8050. That's 239-649-8050.
Attention, Southwest Florida realtors and investors. When you need a home inspection, call Stengel Home Inspections at 239-357-8622. Stengel Home Inspectors specialize in the detection of Chinese and defective drywall, as well as proof of remediation. Stengel's non-invasive X-ray technology can check virtually every drywall board in the house without cutting holes. You also get a same-day detailed report that's easy to read with a yes or no to defective drywall. Not just a report that vaguely states no evidence of. And when you order Stengel's complete home inspection, you'll get a free termite inspection performed by SPM Pest Control, as well as a half-price wind mitigation inspection. Stengel Home Inspections offers competitive rates and superior customer service. When you absolutely want the best, call Stengel Home Inspections at 239-357-8622. That's 239-357-8622. Or visit StengelHomeInspections.com.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Welcome back, folks. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys, the place for real estate best buys. We come here every week talking about the very best buys across all of Southwest Florida. Warren saying again, these are not necessarily our listings. These are the best buys out there. So for sure, stay tuned to this show every week. And by all means, if you are a buyer looking for a best buy, get in touch with one of us, depending on where you may be located. We'll give our numbers again. You know, sometimes the true steals come on the market and then are off the market, sold before the next show. So
during the show,
or during the show even. So yes, we're now in February, so this is the time. You can call me if you're looking to buy on Marco. My number is 239-450-3000.
And Sandy Pastor with Prudential Florida Realty, 239-595-0714.
Jeff Tumbarello, Steelbridge Realty, 239-567-9838.
You're lagging a little bit. You have a little lack of coffee there today? Or?
No, I actually had too much. I think I'm over caffeine.
Maybe that's what it is. All right. Sandy, you want to start us off?
Yeah, we're going to move inland from the beach and the beautiful home in Pelican Bay to an opportunity in Golden Gate City. Actually, there are two of them. These are triplexes. Each one has 2 bedrooms and 2 baths, just shy of 1,000 square feet. It's new roof, laundry room, city water and sewer. These are, of course, cement block construction, and they have screened lanais, plenty of parking. They are both listed at $190. That's the asking price for each of these 3 2-2s in each. And one is at 1643 40th Terrace Southwest, and the other one is at 1623 40th Terrace Southwest. So if you're looking for an investment opportunity, either to live in one and rent out the others, or just, as an investment, pure and simple, give me a call at 239-595-0714, and we'll take a look.
All right, Tumbarella.
Got a condo in the Landings, bank owned, overlooks a lake and a golf course. First floor condo at that. It's the Landings. It's a very, very nice community. 89.9. 1,221 square feet under air. 89.9 in the Landings. They have a marina you can rent space at, a clubhouse, all that. I'm not really we don't need to embellish this one too much.
No, maybe just give them a free cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And, that's.
Yeah, anybody that buys this condo with Steelbridge Realty as their broker's agent will receive a free cup of coffee.
All right.
You're so generous.
Give us a call at 239-567-9838.
All right, and this may be the best secret at the moment on Marco Island. This is a foreclosure. It is not in the Marco Island MLS. So there you go. This is a true steal, folks. If you're looking for a home, this is 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths on Marco Island at $97 a square foot at list price of $179.9. This is probably the very last of the Mohicans. It's unbelievable. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 1,845 square feet under air. Has an in-ground swimming pool. It is a foreclosure, and again, $179.9. It is so rare that I have ever seen even properties come on the market at $100 a square foot or under. So this one, even though it's not in the MLS, this one will not be around for very long. The address is 602 Barfield Drive. You'd like to see it. You probably shouldn't wait too long. Give me a call, 239-450-3000. Sandy?
That's amazing.
It is to get on more. I haven't figured out what your payment would be.
Is there anything inside the walls? I'm just curious.
I think there is, actually. Yeah. And even if there weren't, it would not be a terrible deal.
Yeah. I've got a sweetheart of a deal, too, as well, in Naples, in Fiddler's Creek. This has been on the market about a week, not quite. It's $107 a square, which is pretty great for anywhere in Naples, but certainly in a beautiful area like this. It's listed at $324,450. It is a foreclosure, but it is a beauty in perfect condition. 3+ den, 3 baths, over 3,000 square feet. It's in the Cherry Oak section, which is a really nice small enclave of homes and coach homes. This one has fabulous views of the golf course and the lake. It's got the sweeping spiral staircase up to the great room, and when you get on that level, I mean, it's got that wow factor overlooking the golf course. This is a beauty. Gorgeous granite countertops, stainless steel appliances. It's got a large pantry. This one has the Italian cabinetry, oversized diagonal tiles. It's got the wood shelving in all of the closets, large bedrooms, walk-in closets. It's got beautiful ceiling fans and lights that are still in there. Lots of upgrades. This is a real sweetheart, folks. You need to take a look at this one. And if you're interested, give me a call, 239-595-0714. This one won't be here next week.
And Fiddler's, we talk about it all the time. It's a great spot and really tremendous value and centrally located. Give Sandy a call.
Yeah, these, there's one other one in there actually that I know of that's similarly priced, but it's basically, there's no appliances. It's really pretty rough condition. This one is. It doesn't look like a foreclosure. It looks like it was just built yesterday.
And it's funny because you were asking about the other property. There was a unit in the Varenna that just, I think, went pending. It was like $115,000, but it was stripped.
Yeah.
There were no walls inside. So kind of funny sometimes what you find in there.
Yeah.
But that
and that's why I ask you, because I've seen them in there where literally there was nothing but the studs.
Yeah.
I mean, there was nothing there. But this one is... This is like builder ready. I mean, it is gorgeous, and for an asking price of $324 to $450, it's unbelievable.
Amazing. All right, folks, you're listening to Real Estate Best Buys. We're going to take a break and come right back with some more Best Buys. Stay tuned.
Has foreclosure gotten you down? Do you feel overwhelmed by financial problems? Maybe you just need some direction or guidance. Then let Mark L. Shapiro help you. Since 1992, Mark L. Shapiro and his staff have been dedicated in helping people with personal injury cases, foreclosure defense, short sales, as well as many other real estate matters. Visit us on the web at attorneyshapiro.com or call 649-8050. That's 649-8050. Mark L. Shapiro. Large enough to handle your legal needs, but small enough to care.
Looking for tenants? You should know that the most important part of property management is qualifying tenants, yet many overlook this vital step in the process. Michael Lyons with Zivkovic and Associates Real Estate Services specializes in property management. In fact, he currently manages over 400 homes. He's a licensed real estate agent and also licensed as a condo association manager. Additionally, Michael is completely fluent in Spanish. Michael Lyons has resided in Southwest Florida his entire life and enjoys doing property management. If you need help managing your home or just want a tenant placed, call 239-560-6164. That's 239-560-6164. Or visit his website at www.swflpropertymanager.com. That's swflpropertymanager.com.
Hi, I'm Sandy Pasteur of Prudential Florida Realty's Park Shore and Ritz-Carlton offices. My partner, Pat Burnett, and I want to put our dedication, knowledge, and years of experience to work for you. Call us at 239-595-0714. If you want to buy or sell that beautiful home on the Gulf or on a championship golf course, we can help. I'm also certified and experienced in short sales and foreclosures, with both buyers and sellers in this specialized type of real estate. Today, more than ever, it's important to work with an experienced and knowledgeable realtor. Naples is our home and our specialty. For a free market report or other information, call us at 239-595-0714.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Welcome back. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys, the place for real estate best buys. Still have a bunch more to talk about. Tumbarella, you want to get us started?
Got what would be a rental or a first home young couple in Buckingham Park, which is you have to check it out. It's a great area, good location. You can get to Route 80. You can get to I-75 pretty quickly. It's your suburban type family neighborhood. 14201 Chancellor Street. It's a 3-2 built 97, 1,338 square feet under air, $40 a square foot. It's listed at $54,500. I've been in this property. It does need some work, but it's not a tear down by far. This thing bought, fixed up, wood cash flow, and these are becoming rarer in today's market. If you want to see this, give us a call at 239-567-9838.
All right, and I've got a Water Direct lot on Marco Island. It is the address is 1982 San Marco Road. This is the least expensive Water Direct lot, with the exception of the lots in Key Marco. This, Key Marco is a little bit different. They are Water Direct because there are boat docks there, but this is Marco Island proper, if you will, and it's seawalled. Again, 1982 San Marco Road. Asking price is $249,000. It's a good sized lot. It's about 100 by 110 with a super nice view, and you are nanoseconds into the river. So if you'd like to check it out, it's 1982 San Marco Road. Asking price is $249,000, and the $19,000 sewer assessment is already paid. And if you'd like to talk about it, you can reach me at 239-450-3000. Sandy?
Okay, I've got another foreclosure opportunity in Park Shore. This one is on the Gulf in Salomar, which is a very conveniently located building within walking distance of Venetian Village. It's 2,220 square feet, which is a nice large unit, a 3-3 with a southwestern view. This one is listed at $569,900. This is a beauty, and it's got 2 large balconies, and of course the Salomar is one of those full service buildings with a 24-hour doorman, very secure, a very pretty building. This is a real opportunity for someone that loves the Park Shore area and doesn't want to pay, the 7-digit figures. So good opportunity. If you're interested in this one, give me a call at 239-595-0714.
All right, Tombarolo.
Got 2149 Cape Heather Circle. This is a 2-story, 4-3, built in 2005 in Heatherwood Estates, which is a Beezer community located right off Veterans. Great location. We just rented one in here. $1,750, I think we got. I mean, it was in a nanosecond we rented it, but $179,500 is the list price. 4-3, 2-story for $71 a square foot in a gated community with a clubhouse and a pool. If you'd like to see this, give us a call at 239-567-9838.
These are disappearing. So folks, I mean, if
don't be a woulda, coulda, shoulda, huh?
Yeah, no, and we're gonna maybe talk about some of those next week.
Yep.
Will they get a cup of coffee with that house too? You got another
two cups
of coffee. All right.
Wow.
Okay.
It's a Cape Coral special, 2 cups of coffee. Well, it's a family, so you got to give the wife coffee too,
or the husband.
Yeah.
All right. Well, folks, I've got the Marco Island compound for sale. I spoke about this back a few weeks ago. They've done considerable upgrades to the property, ongoing. The tennis court, it does have a tennis court, by the way, which has been redone. Roughly 200 and something more trees and bushes have been put onto this 2.2 acres. It's roughly 12,000 square feet of living space, well over 15,000 square feet total. It's got 4 buildings on it. The main house has got about 5,000 square feet of living space. It has just about everything you could possibly want, and then some. Billiard room, indoor racquetball court, huge pool. The list just goes on and on and on. The asking price is $1,350,000, which is at that price just about $125 a foot. You could not possibly duplicate this property for even anywhere in the universe of this kind of pricing. The entire property is gated and fenced and has a wall around it. Just an unbelievable property. Maybe too much property for a lot of people, but if you're that kind of person who's looking for a compound, and it is, give me a call, 239-450-3000. And with that, we need to take a break. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys. We're going to take a break and come right back. Stay tuned.
It starts with a dream of everything you want your home to be. and the personal touch of someone you trust to make it a reality. Making dreams come true is what we do. Your home reimagined.
At Dreammaker Bath and Kitchen, our award-winning design team creates a fun and easy approach to remodeling. Our showroom offers guests with countless displays of fine cabinetry and designer tiles. From traditional to contemporary, we have the value, design, and style of your choice to meet your budget. Call today for your free design consultation. 596-5306. Our website, naplesdreammaker.com. 596-5306. Dreammaker Bath and Kitchen. 596-5306.
Refreshed, renewed, remodeled by Dreammaker Bath and Kitchen.
Coastal Breeze News for a fresh perspective. Distributed free every other week at over 300 locations from Marco Island, Goodland, Isle of Capri, Naples, and Everglades City. Coastal Breeze News is a full-color newspaper with full-length featured stories and award-winning photography. Coastal Breeze News is about the people, places, and events you want to know about. Check out the full calendar of events, comprehensive classified section, and the ever-popular columnists. Winner of 14 Awards of Excellency from the Community Papers of Florida and member of the Florida Press Association. Coastal Breeze News is the perfect advertising medium to reach your customers. Coastal Breeze News is locally owned and operated, meaning your advertising dollars stay right here to grow this community. Coastal Breeze News, pick up a copy today for a fresh perspective, and be sure to check out coastalbreezenews.com.
BudgetBlinds.com.
Ever gone to a store to pick out new window treatments? But when you finally get home, it seems they never look quite as nice as the picture on the package. Well, there's a better way. Budget Blinds, bringing our showroom to your home. With Budget Blinds, you can view many styles such as plantation shutters, draperies, or blinds, all surrounded by your decor. No more guessing. The result? A perfect solution every time. 20 years in business, Budget Blinds is the nation's largest window treatment retailer with a personal touch from local, knowledgeable consultants. And we go the extra mile. Free temporary shades, free removal of your old blinds, and free installation. And there's a reason we're called Budget Blinds. Best quality, best value, best service, all with your budget in mind. Plus our exclusive, no questions asked warranty.
Come discover Budget Blinds. For special discount offers, visit budgetblinds.com. That's budgetblinds.com. Or call 1-888-88-BUDGET.
Budget Blinds, a style for every point of view.
budgetblinds.com.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Welcome back. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys. It is the place for real estate Best Buys, whether you're buying, selling, or otherwise. This is the place. If you even are a real estate agent and have an open house, perhaps you'd like us to talk about on the air, we do that. Rentals, do that too. It has to rise to the level of a Best Buy, but this is the place for real estate Best Buys. Sandy, you want to start us off?
Yeah, and this is a Best Buy, definitely. This is a foreclosure. It's in the area of Monterey, which is a beautiful, I think one of the gems of Naples area. Close to everything. This one is at 7589 Cordoba Circle. It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, almost 3,000 square feet. It's listed at $452,900. It's a custom pool home on a little more than 1/4 of an acre. It's got the large open kitchen into the family room with beautiful views of the pool and everything. Monterey has very low HOA fees and nice amenities with the pool and the clubhouse and tot lot and all kinds of good stuff. This is a sweetheart of a deal, folks. If you're interested in being centrally located, close to the beach, close to everything in Monterey, give me a call, 239-595-0714, and we'll take a look.
All right, Tombarella, what do you have?
Got a townhouse in Bellaterra, 20237 Loreno Loop. Another one doesn't need a whole lot of hyping up. It's a 3-3 townhouse with a 2-car garage at $130,000 in a gated community with a resort-style pool, inline hockey rink, you name it, it's all there, right by the outlet malls, right by the college, right by Alico, for the hockey rink. $56 a square foot for a 3.5 with a 2-car garage.
And a cup of coffee.
Yeah, a cup of coffee.
You might get the pot with that one.
The numbers to give us a call to see this is 239-567-9838.
Okay, and I've got a property on Marco, actually at 447 Marco Lake Drive. It's an inland home, $197,500. Again, this under $250,000, folks, on Marco Island, there are 5 homes for sale. 5 or 6. I want to say 2 months ago, that was maybe 3 times that. So these are vanishing rapidly. So if you are looking to get on Marco, affordably so, this actually is not a short sale. It's not bank owned. This is a real person. It's 1,600 square feet under air. Huge great room with cathedral ceilings, and it's well maintained with large lanai. Again, 447 Marco Lake Drive. List price is $197,500. This could actually be bought today. If you'd like to see it, give me a call at 239-450-3000. I think that about wraps it up for us today.
You got to love those not bank infested homes.
Yeah, and there's none on Marco Island,
especially
essentially.
Price like that.
It's unbelievable. So
there's price points where the banks are going out and private sellers are replacing the product within the same price points, and you actually get that thing called a warranty deed. And and you can actually get an answer.
What is that?
Yeah, you can get an answer on your offer within a meaningful this lifetime.
Yeah, it's interesting stuff. And Sandy, so do you have an open house? Did you say?
We're not having.
Oh, you're not. Okay, maybe
this is. I'm
in a time warp.
Day. This is Super Bowl day. And,
that's right.
Although I want to thank everybody for coming out last week, it was great. And if we don't sell our respective open house properties, we'll be back again next week. But we'll talk about that next week.
I sure hope the Dolphins win today.
Do you?
They stand as good a chance today as any other day.
As they did every other day.
Yeah.
That's right.
Maybe more so, because at least today they won't get a 0, wrapped up in the win column.
New coach, new season coming next year. So, stay tuned, folks. You never know. It could be a good thing.
And folks, really, seriously and truly, inventory is vanishing. If you're buying, now is the time. And if you're selling and have been a little bit hesitant to get your property on the market, get it on the market.
Yeah, give us a call. We can kind of really give you a tailored view of what your property can sell for, should sell for, and will sell for, really. Yep. It's a great opportunity, and, the buyers are coming. This is the time to do it.
As we heal, too, I analyzed before the boom, after the boom recently with regression analysis, believe it or not. We're about to go back into a much more seasonal market than we have been when the foreclosures fade away. And that's something most people won't be prepared for. So if you're going to sell this year, now is a really good time.
Now is the time. All right, folks, that wraps it up. You've been listening to Real Estate Best Buys. Catch us every Sunday at 10 a.m.
Be sure to listen to Real Estate Best Buys every Sunday morning at 10. Brought to you by the law offices of Mark L. Shapiro. In the meantime, if you need help buying or selling property on Marco Island, be sure to call Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty, 239-450-3000. That's 239-450-3000. For help in Naples, call Sandy Pasteur of Prudential Florida Realty at 239-595-0714. That's 239-595-0714. And for all your real estate needs in Lee County, call Jeff Tumbarillo of Steel Bridge Realty, 239-567-9838. That's 239-567-9838.
Hi, folks. Jeff Popick here. If you're looking to purchase a Best Buy in real estate, whether a home, condo, lot, or commercial property, you should know that it costs you nothing to have an insightful and experienced realtor work for you and represent you. I have been an active real estate investor spanning almost 3 decades and also have my real estate license to help other people achieve their goals too. My specialty is representing buyers on Marco Island and in Naples. Find Real Estate Best Buys. I'm Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty, and I invite you to call me without any obligation to discuss how I can help you too. Call 239-450-3000. anytime to speak with me personally about how I can help you achieve your real estate goals. That's 239-450-3000.